interesting sort of just way that the game is going to be played, with you have these other heroes that are going to be very cautious.
I wonder how good the Chronospheres are going to be in this game. That's very important.
They better be awesome. I mean, it's Ame. It's Ame, dude. Yeah. Come on. Why are you going to say that?
I'm just saying that their mid-game damage output could be iffy. Invoker obviously combos amazingly with Void when he gets his Aghanim Scepter, because you just chrono the team due to your Cataclysm, maybe two. It's a great late game win condition where, like, even if you're, it seems really clear that's why they picked Invoker. It just, ooh, the gank comes.
Yeah, jab, Sonic Wave. He's just still a little bit alive. Even goes and pops that Fairy Fire on top of it.
I cannot believe you survived.
But look at DJ. Look at DJ. He's like, come on. Come on.
Did some damage miss there or something?
Look, he drops the set. He drops the ward on top of that too. The Ghosts themselves, they know that he's hiding in this tree line because he's not showing anywhere else. Oh, that was very close.
I can't believe he was alive. I guess it's just a level 2 tiny, so the damage is a bit lower than they expected, but that's a big
They're
deal.
going back in. They have a haste over on Twen. Open up with the Ignite. Jabs are teleporting and they want to try to protect him. And then comes the bank and they turn around. Jabs not looking too good. Jabs is going to fall. Nothing to say now. Trying to run, trying to make his way. Eventually does go down. Now DJ forced to run, but looks like they're not going to chase after.
Absolute free farm that he wants. So I gotta say, this is looking like a great Timbersaw game.
This is looking a bit problematic, honestly, the fact that they haven't had to deal with him. And as I say this, though, they go for the Chronosphere, they go for the Exorcism.
And
Sunstrike as well, but he's so tanky. In fact, they turn it right back around, they get the kill on Ame. Death running now, trying to outrun these ghostly ladies. He's got the Timber Chain, but no, there's a Shinku nearby. It's still a... Oh my gosh, he went and got neutral.
Oh my god.
The neutral creep got it.
Yo, Death, great gank on the safe lane
Underrated off-lane player, dude.
Really great gank there. That's insane for game momentum. That was Chronosphere used, and he gets the kill because Jabs rotated perfectly there. What an absolute amazing play. Time jungling, but he's going to pick up the Chip Vest, which is going to be really great for him. Awesome way to accelerate if you don't have an AoE skill, and Faces Void is one of those heroes that lacks on farming.
Look at no matter where he goes, Death is following him. That sounds like I'm making up a proverb or something like that, but they have the whole gang squad. Sonic Wave, Death goes in, gets the kill on Ame. And Faithion now having to be a bit careful here. He's being dove underneath his own tower. The Chakram comes out. They're trying to burst down this witch here. Although, if it does, perhaps he went a little bit too far. Nothing to say, giving some clicks out, but the Luna's here. They're going to go back in. That's a kill for Twen. And nothing to say needs to be very careful, because I told you, if we looked at this draft Purge, they were aggressive. And boy, they're just trying to take as much space away as possible. Xingqiu trying to clear up this creep wave, but does have to be careful here. Death would love to add another notch onto this belt that he's got going on. He's chasing him down. Casually, Twen says, oh, what are we doing? Let me help. And that's another kill for Death.
He's just creating so much space.
He's living up to his name, dude.
Yep, his Yules is just about completed. He needs to buy a Void Stone here. And that'll be great against potentially Faces Void if he Chronos. He could use it on himself if he's in trouble.
If he gets silenced.
If he gets silenced, he could also Yules a Bane if Bane's gripping someone. Timber Chain in, Yules that guy. There's a lot of good things he can do with this item. And clearly he's not needing the hood too badly. And look at this, he's not even letting him get close to this tower. He can just be so aggressive.
He is respecting it, though. He's backing off a little bit. Or actually, he's just luring in Faithion here. Chakram, Spirit, Siphon will work. A bottom lane. They went for the Chronosphere, and they do manage to take down Jabs. There's Nightmare over onto Twen.
That's the only kill they're getting. I think LGD is absolutely not happy. Look at the net worth difference now. 3K gold advantage for FNATIC. The constant pressure on the top lane. They just, again, they have damage problems. Their damage is Exorcism. In combo, it just feels a little bit limited for them.
Nothing to say. Walking into Twen and Jabs. Toss over. He's going to take a little bit of a nap here, this Tiny. Sonic Wave coming out. Nothing to say. It's just absolutely blown up. And oh, look, it's our good friend Death as Y just gets cut down. They're not even done. There's not a lot of mana left on Twen. He's looking at Faithion like, hey.
And he's almost got his Orchid finished. 400 gold to go, and we're only 14 minutes in the game.
Oh my god, Jabs. Jabs, please.
It just gets better. Oh, I just pressed enter. There's a couple jab spams going on
There's
here.
Just a couple. He's also just asking for a high five non-stop. Just following them all around. All of these spams.
Gotta get in their minds, dude. Raise your team morale.
This is where you mute the enemy team.
That's a safe play. Very safe play.
Only allow, you know, incoming team chat.
Nope.
He's still going, too. He's like, ha, come back here. Looks like they're going to try to go for a D-ward at the very least. That silence getting tossed out over onto Death. He's got the Yules to be able to just remove it, and he's just still going. He still wants a kill. He wants why. He saw why in the first place. Feed Strip will hold him into place. Looks like they're finally going to be able to get that kill that they've wanted for so long, but
honestly, still feels good.
That's an exo burn. They're not taking on their side of the map. They're not taking any objectives.
Exactly.
That's huge.
Death got them to use. They got him to use Exorcism near their tier 2 tower on their side of the map. Like by the time he gets to the tier 1 tower, it's over, and now they just get another kill.
And now Faith Beyond is thinking, oh dear God, I need to get out of here as fast as possible.
Yep.
DJ is here. All right, there it is. There's a Chronosphere, but where are you going to get all that damage? Throwing in. There's a Sunstreak. All right, Twen will fall. Silence, but they're still running after them. They don't want to give any quarter, although DJ's sitting very low. They're going to be able to find themselves a kill. Raven, though, looking very healthy, and Ame is looking very dead right now. Faith Beyond trying to hide the quarter. They have the Yules. This is not going to end well for you, sir. The high five coming out from Jebs. Yet again, it's a double kill for Raven. And another voice line from down all of his trees, of course. Trying to find that optimal Winter's Curse or anyone that's just being a little bit too aggressive. So managing to hide a bit over to the side as the Exorcism does get used in the mid lane. Not enough to take down the tower though, and they have plenty of burst damage. Faith Beyond trying to stay alive, just not looking like he's gonna be able to do it. Oh, he has the Yules. Can they finish off the tower in time? It's not looking like they will, as they will finish off Faith Beyond. Y will just get burst down. And Death continues his tirade, continues this oh, okay, all right, they follow it up. This is what we're waiting for. Here comes the Sunstrike, it's beautiful. Takes down Death, and it will take out that Aegis. Raven having to come right back up again, but now, here's the problem, Purge. You killed him once.
Yeah.
How do you kill them again?
It's Jabs looking for Ame.
He is indeed looking for, he has been on Ame the entire time, my friend. Yeah, look at this, throws out the high five. Ame has got to be sick of seeing that.
Just great reaction there. Jabs got to play those supports in the front, break the smokes.
When finding himself faceless void bashes, but they follow up. Sonic Wave, he's out of here. Not in the way he wants to be. Again, they found themselves Death. They'll go with the Sunstrike. They should be able to get the kill on the Timbersaw this time around. But again, another Exo over on that side. DJ and Raven just slicing through. Okay, that's a really nice Winter's Curse. That's going to buy a bit more time. He's fairly tanky, though. I don't believe it's going to be quite enough to take out Chuen, as Jabs is indeed here. Faithian, he can't decide. He's like, should I stay or should I go? Which I'm pretty sure is a song. And he decides, I need to leave. At a PSG LGD. Looking for that opening. There is a Death over to the top. Don't know if that's necessarily who they want. They'd rather that they were together. And look at the way they're playing. They're putting these very tanky boys up in front. The Silence immediately comes out with that Lotus. Going for the Exorcism. The rest of the team, though, still waiting patiently. They're hoping they find something else. A Sonic Wave. There's a Chronosphere coming out. There's going to be some of those meatballs. The Cataclysm. Is it going to be enough? No. Chuan's still alive and kicking his death. Over on the back line, just making absolute mayhem, chasing after these supports. Gonna get thrown up into the air. They've got the slow on the ground. Okay, there it is, Winter's Curse, but that is not the person you want. You wanted to turn that back. A Wretched Q, no! And they'll turn right back in again. Lucent Beam will collect.
Ame had to make a choice there, and they didn't have vision, actually. On that cliff, he jumped up, he lands a Chrono, and it's just the Queen of Pain, unfortunately. And he gets pushed back by the Sonic Wave, too. It just ended up producing not a great team fight. Even if they killed Quap there, I don't think they win that fight, unfortunately. But they broke the smokes. DJ gets some Ignites off. That makes things a little bit easier. And ultimately, everyone stays alive for the fight. So FNATIC should be able to get this Aegis without any trouble at all. And they get a free shard. Shard's probably going to Luna now. Picks up a Satanic as well, going for the battle build. He wants to just be able to stay alive. And this is also another smart item. It's only giving him 55 damage. It's mostly tank and survivability. It's weaker than you, and is unfortunately in a position where he can't do anything if you play aggressive like that. You walk up, you harass them, you zone them, and you're happy.
Nothing to say. There are many people that are slowly coming over here. Death doesn't have that detection. We'll just ping it out, but he's very speedy. Walks into Jabs. BKB comes out. He's going to have to teleport away. He cannot stay here. That is not.
And escape tools, Ame did not. He doesn't want to have to blow Chronospheres defensively, for example. So that's what they had to do, push out those side lanes, and eventually you're going to get punished and have to use BKB. And here comes the high ground.
Here comes the high ground. Shinkyu in position, though. They're looking like they want to just get rid of this Wyvern. They don't want to have to... Yeah, there's no Winter's Curse that they have to worry about at all. No buyback up here on Wyvern for 40-something seconds. Several Lotus Orbs being thrown out. Faith Beyond trying to run away. Death just keeps putting on that pressure. The Exorcism does get popped. They go for that Chronosphere followed up with the Sun Strikes. They'll blow up Death, but you still have a Luna over here. And you do have someone who's gone perhaps a little bit too far. Jab's going to pay for his sins here for going in, but a couple more clicks coming out. Got the XO, nothing to say. We'll just slowly get chipped down. And Fabian, he's trying everything he can. He's got all the ghosts, but look at that multicast. Oh dear. Raven just doing things that a Luna does in this mid-game. Hitting the buildings, forcing them back.
They just can't approach at all. DJ did a cool move there during the chrono. He actually walked up and tanked one of the Sun.
He's got his teammates to go and tank all of this damage. Look at this, he just does not care. He gets silenced. Okay, big deal. He's got a Lotus on him. Oh, it pops it. Plus with this...
That was a mirror shield. He had a Lincoln's and a Lotus. That's a mirror shield.
That's pretty much it.
And he's got armor here.
Off here. There it is. There's Winter's Curse. Again, it's the wrong target, though. These guys, they don't do enough.
Oh, no.
Damage to follow up.
It's too early.
No, it's too early. That's a huge mistake. The Aegis, though, does get popped. But we're coming right back up again. Shin Q, he will fall. Raven's back up. He's got the BKB. He's getting Fiend's Grip. But the rest of the team, what are they going to do to him? What can they possibly do? The buyback coming out now from Wyvern. They're trying to find any sort of an opening here. They get the Eclipse off. All right, BKB popped over onto Ame. He's trying to force them out of his base. He does not like that. They're here. Chuen gets stunned up. Couple of bashes. Not going to be able to run away this time around. Silence over onto this Timbersaw. Raven, though, he pops that Satanic. He gets Chronosphered by Ame. They're going to be able to follow up with the Cataclysm, with the Meatballs. It's enough. They take down the Luna. Death running for his life now. The tables have turned. LGD, they're just going after them, taking them down one by one. DJ, he's been a sassy boy this entire time, but they've had enough. Where's your high five now, dude?
All right, they finally win a team fight. It looked so... That item, Wind Waker.
It's the second Wind Waker I think you and I have cast.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I think we saw a Puck have it the other day.
Smoke
Raven
break.
does get revealed. Looking for the Chronosphere, manages to go and grab two of the cores, but there it is, there's the Wind Waker. Buys them just enough time. Chuen, though, not going to be quite as lucky. BKB coming out, they'll be able to go and use the Winter's Curse, holding this Luna in place. As over on the other side, it's not looking great for DJ, not looking great for Jabs. Cores, though, they need a bit of help. There's so much damage. The Fear, the Exorcism, they blow up Raven, and this is looking like a very dead death, too.
They were not ready for that fight, and there was a perfect observer ward placed by LGD waiting for them to cross the river. They had perfect vision. They get the big Chronosphere, and even with that Wind Waker save on mistake with Quap dying mid has opened up so much for LGD.
They do not have buyback on their two cores right now. They're just ripping through these buildings, and I wonder if PSG, I feel like perhaps they're going to play a bit safe. But if they knew, do you think they would try to put even more pressure over here on those cores? Or is that too risky?
This is the way to do it.
They're too calm and collected.
It's pretty safe. I mean, they just got a big net worth advantage. It's going to make the map positioning better for the rest of the game.
I feel like FNATIC
so
would,
happy.
though. Like, the way that they're so aggressive, the way that they play, they'll be like, ah, let's go.
Poker. Let's see how many die.
Death taking a lot of damage. But again, just flirting back and forth, not a hard committal yet. The Exorcism will probably make the opening as they're going to go right after Death. They do get a really nice stun off, though. Right away. Oh, my God. Oh, it's just over like that. All of a sudden, the Aegis pop. He's got to come right back up again, and he's got to find this opening. He's got to find himself a Chronosphere. He does manage to find it over here onto the Luna. There's going to be Cataclysm coming in hot. He's got a lot of damage. Is it going to be enough? It looks like yes, they'll be able to take down Raven. Immediate buyback. Second Chronosphere comes out. There's just massive buybacks coming out. They're just wiping them. Everyone's buying back over on the side of FNATIC. They get a grip over on Chuen. They do manage to take down Y, but the rest of PSG LGD, they're happy. They forced out 4 buybacks. Oh, and they might be getting themselves a little something extra, a little goodie bag here, because they're just going to tip away over onto this Death Prophet. She's silenced, and there's just so much damage. It's buying a lot of time while this is going on, but eventually, oh, this could potentially Jabs.
He's got to chase, wants to prevent him from getting out. He's got a TP ready, so all he's got to do is jump pretty far.
He's good now.
Jab's ready to teleporting there instead.
Longest, so you can get out the damage needed. And look at this movement coming out. The Hex immediately. Ame finding Death. Their Aeon Disc immediately procking over here. They'll throw out the Lotus. He's going to have to use that Yules by a little bit more time rather than the Wind Raker that he just picked up. But there's too much damage. The Fear on top of that.
Oh, the bash.
He's not going to be able to do it. He's got 1 more second till he comes up. No, that is a dead Death. Over on the back line, Chuen trying to poke, trying to get anything. The Chronosphere does come out, though. He has the BKB, so no, that's just too much damage. Chuen will fall. Buyback now. He's the only one over on the side of FNATIC with that buyback. Exorcism has been used. Well, try to post them up. Raven,
Oh,
need to be
use
careful.
Satanic.
The BKB follows up again, but they have the Wind Waker. They're going to wait very patiently. Stun, Hex, follow up. Is this the end? It's the end of Raven! And they've got plenty of damage on the other side here as Chwen is not looking healthy. He will fall. The GG indeed gets called. PSG waiting so patiently.
That was incredible play by LGD as a whole. They just completely came back after that one mistake, and as a result, slow
Than usual. Whereas it's a little, I mean, a gyrocopter does take, he farms very, very fast. But
he does.
I think at this point, like, it's going to be a huge problem for FNATIC if this Terrorblade starts to overtake it.
For sure, yeah, because especially once he gets like Scotty territory, then you're getting slow on a ranged hero.
Did we have it the other game too?
It was like so one-sided for FNATIC for the early game at least.
Of course, because FNATIC was winning.
I guess so, yeah. All right.
Do you cheer like that loud when your team is losing, Purge?
I mean, it happens sometimes.
It does indeed happen, but
Ooh, Ame
this
in
is
trouble.
looking scary. There's plenty of heroes here. Ame trying to survive just a bit longer. No, he is going to be the first blood going over to Death, and Death will take plenty of damage, but not enough to actually fall. Aggression in this top lane. They're chasing after Shinkyu again. Bashes plenty here. They're just running down. Man, Jabs is just really hammering home those high fives. This is yet another kill for Jabs. Jabs is 3-0-1 right now. How often do you see this IO?
They're going to get a Holy Locket so fast, actually. He's like 800 gold away from it. It's at 7 minutes. It's not going to be long. It's like, I don't know, that's got to be a record. We'll
Bottom lane, they're going to try to go in for the fight. Chuen jumping forward. Oh my goodness, the damage though that came out from Faith Bien as they take down DJ. He'll turn back around, they'll get the kill on Chuen. Why though? Sitting very low, he'll be the next one to fall. Yet another kill for Jabs.
Okay, and this is why actually he's leveling up Smee jungle and try to kill him. Because if he's not where you expect him to be, or the gank fails, like you get really far behind, and that's way more of a detriment than just trying to farm fast.
Hello, DJ. Drag him right back in again into the pain cage, and there's a zip coming out here from Chuen. For this engagement, call down, followed with the RP. They'll just blow up Chuen. They'll blow up Y. They've got a Terrorblade here. Jabs again, he's getting all these kills, but this is not looking good for him because the rest of the team just chasing after Jabs will be able to find the kill and nothing to say. Will get it.
Tough one. He must have tethered in to try to GLG is going to take a fight.
They smoke up and they're all grouped very tightly together over on the side of FNATIC. They find their opening though. They follow up with the RP. They should be able to take down Y, and they're looking to go for anything else. The Rolling Thunder just making chaos. Maybe taking too much damage, but over on the back line, nothing to say. He's sitting very, very low. The Rolling Kitten just goes right on in, kills him. And now this is looking a little scary here for Ame. Death jumping back in. He knows his limits. Goes for the Thunder play. The zip forward, though, coming out from Chuen. Go, they'll pop that Manta style. Looks like they're going to be satisfied with that.
That was great for FNATIC, though. Got to force the good. It's like, just kill the damn tower. Screw pushing the wave.
It's not backdoor technically, right?
Correct.
Ooh, just a little bit too fast here for Faith Bien. He wanted that
this
grab
TP's
on
really
Chuen,
long.
They find it.
He's screwed.
They see him. They have the glimpse right into the static storm. Try and keep him silenced, but he is able to walk away. He's got a bit of a zip. Do they have anything? He just says, nope, 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 nope. A little bit more nope. Walks into one of these illusions.
Almost screwed. He was being efficient. That's a.
Oh, they're breaking out into a fight though. Death seeing this opening, jumping immediately over onto Y. He's going to be able to just obliterate him. As the rest of PSG, nope, DJ's there. They have the relocate. They're coming on in here with Raven with Jabs. Trying to go and grab Ame. They missed the splitter. DJ, though, right on target. Death following up with these hits. Faith Bien over on the side was looking possibly to go in there, but there it is. There it is. Beautiful RP. They just burst down Death. They'll turn their attention to Raven. Raven doesn't have anyone to help him out. Couple more hits should be able to do the trick, and yes, that's going to be the Aegis. Ame backing off a little bit here, has Faith Bien at the ready. DJ trying to make some hangs over on the side of Raven. He's just all alone. There's no one here to help him. The IO was trying so hard. This is not looking great for him. As over on the side corner here, DJ, he's just sitting patiently. They've got the vision. They'll take down Dobbs and DJ. Is he going to make it out? They have vision. They could potentially get over there. Don't quite manage to land the stomp. Is he going to be lucky? Is he going to be lucky, Purge? Is he? Is he?
Ooh, they're looking.
No, he's not. It's a double kill for Faith Bien. Really great creep wave. In fact, look at that one little guy. Look at him. MVP of his team. He's making his way down this lane. It's going to give his life for PSG LGD like a good minion.
A lot of damage here. Got a power. But shields.
Rolling on in here from DJ, bouncing up against the wall, forcing him forward. This is going to just be a dead Ame.
They got him. They chain
hold
stunned him.
on one sec. We're not quite done here. Yeah, the BKB coming out from Twin. He's going to try to put some more damage out over on the side. They'll be able to take that Q. They get the crush off, and there is a dead disruptor.
They were, which makes sense. More healing.
More healing.
Lifesteal, all that stuff. Gonna help keep his team alive. If he's alive, you know, that part's important. This is...
Look at nothing to say. Look at his positioning here.
It's good.
Coming forward.
Oh.
Immediately have an RP. They just absolutely blows it. Love Raven. The follow-up over on the side, and this is not looking good now for the Stormies. All next to me side is everything. They take that Juan. The buybacks are coming out of mass. The BKBs are coming up with like two. The kill over onto White. They'll find more on Faith Beyond as the rest of PSG LGD forced to run away.
Man, pro players make buybacks look scary, I gotta say. They know there's a ward there. That initiation was like too perfect. They get it. So that's going to buy them time, and there's...
Yep, it's just going to keep rearming, and they do have this going on in the pit. You've got DJ, though. You've got this rolling thunder that could potentially be very, very dangerous for him. He's considering it. He's trying to figure out, is it time to go? Shall I go in? Goes and starts to disrupt a little bit. This is the first... Oh, my God! Never mind! He is just super dead. Gonna have to buy back. They BKB'd already over on Ame.
Oh, they're scared. They could have taken it. They absolutely could have taken it, but they're scared. That suicide by DJ, absolutely worth it with consideration. They call down as well for vision. That's all they can do. It's got 1,600 health, but LGD's scared. If they lose this fight, it could just be game end.
Death jumping in immediately. Oh, the RP getting used only on Death. They pop the A on Death, and that BKB. There's lots of damage coming out from Ame. So look at the kill on Death. No buyback on
They're going to go for it.
The pit, though, are they going to be able to get it in time? Who's going to get this Aegis? Who gets the kill on
the stun?
It gets this.
He snatched
it up by Raven. He's coming right back up again. Why, though? Does go down here. Faith Beyond taking so much damage. Look at all these snowballs flying around. In a moment, we're going to have that gyro right back up again, but he's hexed up. They cannot keep him alive, but they didn't.
Blade is really difficult. He needs his teammates, and the angle was just bad. I don't see why they don't just go for tier 4s. I mean, they should clearly, but they're thinking about it. They go 1 racks. Let's see if they go tier 4s or they get 2 racks.
They should know. Yeah, they're going. They're going for it. Ame says, let's go hit these towers. There's no gyro. There was no Slardar available.
This is so hard.
What do you
do?
Not
that farm. You got to kill the supports first, and then maybe work down the other guys, but it's hard.
There's a vortex, buys a little bit more time. Beautiful roll forward, though, hitting over onto 2. They get the silence as well.
He's low.
They're going to be able to take down Ame. There's going to be the hex again. They'll be able to find Chuen.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. He's just gone a little bit too far here. Jabs, they're still right in position where they can still hit these buildings. Again, they do not have Ame here. Tinker coming in. Jabs is doing everything he can, rather. And they are just holding him in place. They're beating the tower. They even just kind of ignore him a little bit. They're like, we have buildings to be hitting. We have an illusion here. They'll bring him right back in again. They're not going to let him out. And there he goes. Down goes DJ, and down is going this Ancient, baby.
Instantly glimpse him backs, and they're hitting it. They don't have glyph, and they call it. Okay.
They GG.
Like, surely it's over.
Oh my
For
God.
a brief moment there, I really thought they might be able to do it when they killed the Terrorblade, because I was like, 3v5? Like, how could they ever get a kill?